Today, we're going to talk about what has been going on in New York. So, um, I hope you guys have been watching. I have been watching. I have been listening very clearly to what President Trump has been saying, to what President Zelensky has been saying. From the way it sounded, though, it sounded like Ukraine is starting to turn the tables a little bit. From what I'm understanding, that Zelensky has been saying they are going on a offensive, and they have retaken 360 kilometers of their territory back. Now, that's that's a pretty good amount of territory they have reclaimed, considering Russia has been, in Ukraine on the offense for 3.5 years, and Ukraine is turning the tables and taking back their territory, and they have 1,000 Russian soldiers surrounded. Now that's also pretty crazy. You know how much bigger Russia is? They've got a lot more soldiers than Ukraine has, and to have 1,000 soldiers surrounded by tiny Ukraine is not so tough. Like Trump said, it's kind of looking like Russia's paper tiger, and they fired back today. We're not paper tigers. We're not tigers. We're bears. Where's the bear? We don't see the bear. You have over 1.1 million casualties. What is this bear you speak of, Russia? I don't see no bear. Uh, the world don't see no bear. We don't see it. All we see is paper tiger. Um, 1.1 million casualties, not including the casualties from North Korea. They have a ton of casualties too. And if it wasn't for North Korea, Iran sending thousands of drones. You got China sending all kinds of components and stuff to Russia. You got India buying their oil. One of the biggest oil buyers there is India. China is another big oil buyer. Uh, you got these big countries like that giving billions of dollars in oil and fueling their economy, which right now they're not even hitting oil production in Russia. They've missed the oil production for OPEC for the past couple months in a row. Ukraine is taking out all their oil facilities, and it's like Trump said though. Russia right now is looking like a paper tiger. They're not doing so well with all the losses they have. They're losing territory to little Ukraine. Ukraine has like what, a third, a fourth of the population of Russia, and they're making a pretty strong comeback. I gotta say, they're making a strong comeback if you're paying attention. And I think the whole world is paying attention. We're all watching this. You best believe China is, North Korea, Iran. We don't like that idea, but they are. It just is what it is. That's why I'm glad yesterday with that UN meeting, Trump said they fly in their airspace, shoot them down. Shoot them. And shoot them planes down. Shoot the missiles down. Whatever comes in your territory, shoot it down. And it's about time we start hearing this kind of talk. And the thing is, we actually mean it. We ain't playing games. Uh, Poland. Have you guys seen what Poland has said this morning? They said, got it. Meaning they're ready to go. You come in their territory, you're going down. And it's good news. Everybody's ready to roll. France, UK has done sent out jets. They're flying sorties already. Patrolling. Germany they sent jets. They out patrolling. I can't stand it neither, man. It's just sad that it's even taken place. Very sad. 8,000 people a week, man. That's a lot of casualties. That's out there. Yeah, I seen that by over the weekend, Russia alone. I don't know where Ukraine stands. They don't put their stuff out, but I seen where Russia is over 1.1 million casualties. That's a lot of casualties. Uh, that's a lot of dying. And but yeah, yesterday that UN that was awesome. That was badass. And to hear Zelensky say we're on the offensive, we have retaken 360 kilometers of our territory, we have 1,000 Russians surrounded. That is pretty breaking news, considering how powerful Russia is supposed to be. Um, it's supposed to be the second baddest military in the world, but we're not seeing it, which I'm glad. We don't want to see the enemy be badass. We don't want to see that. Um, but yeah, and weapons are flowing into Ukraine. That's a good thing. Because Russia ain't going to stop. Trump has tried. He's tried. We've watched him, but his patience is just wearing thin. Everybody's patience is wearing thin. You know, what's people's only going to take so much. It is time for them long range missiles to start flowing too. Germany, man, they need to send them long range Taurus missiles they have. They need to send them things in, get them things to flying. Quicker we can get them things flying, we can. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I gave you a lot. Thank you, Jessica. You're awesome. Give me a follow. I'll give you one back. But yeah. Gained a new sub. Who gained a new sub? Russia? I am very nice. I'm very nice, actually. Life is too short to be not nice. Appreciate it. I'll follow you back too. I'll go back through these comments and I'll follow you guys. Follow me so we can keep up with each other. And yeah, like I said though, I see my non-person. I'm pretty cool. I keep up with this war stuff and politics every day. Every day I wake up, I turn on the news, I start watching. I want to see what's going on. I like being informed. I like knowing what's going on. And yeah, free Palestine, I agree. But you know what we got to do to do that? This is what we got to do. We got to get rid of Hamas. We got to get rid of them terrorists. You know what else we got to do? We got to get them civilians back, them hostages back and free. Every one of them. Not half of them, not 5 here, not 10 there. We need them all back. Every damn one of them. And when that happens, we can free Palestine. Palestine will be free. I guarantee you that war will stop. But yeah, till then, them hostages need to be returned. Talking about Palestine, you do not invade another country, slaughter 1,200 people, kill babies, cut babies' heads off, and free Diddy. That's a good one. But yeah, you don't do that. And take women and children, people from all over the world. You do not do that. When 9/11 happened, what happened? We went and we whipped ass. Bin Laden thought he was safe going to Pakistan. But guess what? He was not. SEAL Team 6 went in helicopters, 2 of them, and we kicked all their asses. Not a single soldier got killed that was on our side. And they come back home to America. Yeah, you go into another country and you attack them, that's just the way it is. And Israel, we can say what we want, but they do something nobody else does. They send text messages out to people and say you need to evacuate. They drop leaflets from planes telling people to evacuate. They want people to get out, knowing that the bad guys can get it too. But the bad guys sadly hide behind the good guys. They hide behind civilians. They have tunnels under their homes. They hide weapons in their homes and hospitals and stuff. Like, who the hell? If I go to my local hospital, I can promise you something. There is not going to be bombs and missiles in there. I'm not going to go over there to my kitchen sink and take my water line out to make a rocket launcher out of it. I'm not going to do that. Hamas will do that, and they will kill you. And like half the people that says I support Palestine, you go over there and you hang out with them and see how long you fit in. You probably won't come back. They'll probably have you killed. They're not nice people like you think they are. Palestinians might be, sure, but Hamas, them terrorist freaks, they're not nice. Go back and watch some of the raw footage of how they went in and done Israel. Went, shot people in porta potties. They didn't care it was women, it was children. You got shot. You try to run away, they didn't care. You got shot in the back. I watched people's brains fly out in some raw videos that tried to run away. People driving down the road in their cars, gunned down in their cars. Charlie Kirk, he was just a good debater. A good debater. He liked to debate. Not everybody agreed with him, but you know what? That's freedom of speech. We ain't got to agree. We can say what we want with each other and go our way. But at the end of the day, don't nobody deserve to die just because I don't agree with you. Like, I'm a Christian. I don't. If you don't agree with me, cool. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care if you believe in God or not. You're a human being. That is your right. You can do whatever you want with your life. You only live it one time. So, it's just that. I don't agree with everything Democrats say. Democrats don't agree with everything I say. But at the end of the day, we're still human beings. I can still shake your hand, and we can go our separate ways, or we can be friends. I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't hate anybody. I dang sure ain't going to gun you down just because you don't believe, what I believe in. I debate with people all the time. I'm a hardcore debater. I get on Facebook, I get on Instagram, I get on here. I'll debate with people, but at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, man, it was good meeting you, good talking to you. Tomorrow will be a new day. We're going to wake up, make the best of it. Simple as that. I hope you don't want to come kill me, because I'm not coming to kill you. That's the last thing in my mind. I have guns. I've got plenty of guns. But the thought of harming anybody just don't cross my mind. No, like, I got 2 kids. Now, you try to harm my kids, break in my house or something, oh, it's going to be rough. Yeah. I have, that's what the Second Amendment is for. Protect myself, protect my friends, protect my family, but Second Amendment is, it's kind of hard to explain, a lot of people take advantage of it. Like, here lately, we're seeing all these shootings. Like this morning, asking me about my thoughts. Like this morning, that sniper shot 3 people at an ice facility. Like, that shouldn't have happened. You don't agree with it, cool, but we should not be out here killing people. Thing is, I don't even think any of the ice people was killed. They just killed people random. And then killed herself, from what I saw on the TV this morning. I haven't seen it since this morning. I haven't watched a lot of politics today because I've been working. But from what I've seen, the shooter even killed herself, which is awful. Thank you, Salt Lake City, Utah. I'll give you a thumbs up and a follow back. But yeah, you got to be humble. You got to be respectful to everybody. That's the thing, is these days people is entitled. A lot of people feel entitled these days, and we're not entitled. Nobody is better than anybody. I mean, if you see somebody that's weaker than you, help them up. If you see somebody struggling, help them. I help people all the time. Like, if I'm just out and about and I see somebody old, I will take that extra 30 seconds it's going to take me, and I'll hold that door for them. It's it's not hard. It's simple as that. I'm 30 years old, so I'm still young, and I got a lot of go in me. If I see somebody that's like 80 years old, by all means, I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna hold that door open, and a lot of people has forgot that. Respecting everybody, treating others how you want to be treated. Like I said, we ain't got to agree with everything. Life will go on though. But yeah, talking about Charlie Kirk, I was actually a fan of Charlie Kirk. I liked him quite a bit. Uh, he was all about God. A lot of people, like I say, they don't believe in God and this and that. But that's cool. But Charlie Kirk, he believed in what he believed in, and he loved Israel, he loved America, he loved his wife, he loved his kids. I watched one of his videos uh, just a couple days ago where he was telling his little child. He said, "This is where Dada met Mommy," and man, it's sad, listening to the man telling his child, like not long before he got slaughtered, basically, Dad met Mommy here, fell in love with Mommy, and you know, everybody knows more. I knew some about him, but I've learned a lot more this past week. It has been crazy. Uh, how many people love that guy? It's been awesome. And another one that is really sad is Irina that was murdered right here in my home state of North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. Y'all remember the Irina girl that was stabbed in the neck in Charlotte on the bus? J.D. Vance, the vice president, was actually here today in Concord, which is only like 45 minutes from me. I'm uh, I'm from Hickory, North Carolina. So yeah, they passed a law to make laws more strict, so that when people are here and they like stab her in the neck, they can't just get a slap on the wrist and just get out of jail on a bond. So yeah, a new law was passed here, and JD Vance was here today talking about it and stuff. And yep, it was pretty cool watching him on TV. If I wouldn't have been working, I would have went because, like I say, I'm in Hickory, North Carolina, and Concord is just right down the road from me, not far at all. But yeah, I'm glad to see they made them laws stricter, and it was sad. It's been very sad seeing what happened to Irina, and especially the fact that she survived a war zone where missiles and bombs and bullets. That's sad. Escape a war zone, come here, think you're going to be safe, and some mental nut basket takes your life. By the way, that picture back there, that is me when I was a little boy. My mom and my dad, which my mom, she passed away back in 2013 to colon cancer. So she went home to the Lord because I said I believe in heaven and all that. So yeah, she went home. But thank you, Powder Girl. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna hop off of here. I'll go get my kid. I appreciate it. That was a long time ago. That was probably 30 years ago. Every bit of it, because I was maybe like 7, 8 months old there. I was just a little tick turd. Powder Girl, you take it easy. I'm out. You have a good evening.